Hello, everyone. Let's believe and pray. Almighty Father, King of Kings and Lord of Lords, we come before you this day, saying thank you for your protection, your love, and your mercy upon our lives. Thank you for the group of friends. Thank you for the family of friends, AYLF. Today we are here to celebrate 18 years of your faithfulness, 18 years of your favor, and 18 years of fruitfulness, Jehovah Father. May you be with us as we celebrate Jehovah Redeemer. Be with us through the whole service. May we enjoy, and may everything that we do bring glory and honor to your name. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Let's appreciate her. I now understand why your friend volunteered you. You just said the service. Oh my God, my sister. No, you're here to celebrate. It's not a service. Yes, but we appreciate you. Hey, yeah, she said this service. So we are here to have a good time, all right? My name is MC Neb, and I'm honored to be the MC for this auspicious day. Personally, my journey with AYLF started 10 years ago. That's when I got to join AYLF. Someone invited me and told me there's a group and just come and see what they do. If you don't like it, it's okay, you can go. That was the invite I got. Then I went. Then the next week, they were traveling to Uganda for Jesus Gathering. Then she told me, could you kindly help me facilitate the group? That's how I ended up being the small group coordinator of the group. And flash forward, here I am, and part of the alumni, and I'm glad to be here. Now, today we're going to take a journey, all right? Some of us, this journey might be short. Some of us, it might be long. Some of us, just there. Some of us, 18 years ago, you were 1 year old. Interestingly. So we have like a generational gap that we have to bridge, because some of you think when people say 90s, those people are old, right? Because you were born in 2007, 2006, all right? So I'm going to take a roll call. And this roll call, it's not to shame anyone, all right? So if you're here and you are born 2000 going back, 2000, the millennial, 2000 going back. Let me see by a show of hands. 2000 going back, all right? We are becoming the minority. All right, thank you. So 2001, okay, 2001 going upwards. Let me see those of us who were born. Oh, interesting, interesting. So Gen Z, eh? Gen Z, Some of them, they didn't raise their hands. Well, some of you, are you miracles happening? Like the Big Bang Theory, boom, yeah, and he existed. So very quickly, I want to request us to be up on our feet. We'll do a very simple thing. Just let's be up on our feet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, so when I received the invite, I was told I dress up like my 18-year-old self. So 18 years ago, ragged jeans were a thing. Ragged jeans were a thing. And I can remember my dad was like, hey, why are you wearing torn clothes? Right? So I want you to turn to the person next to you and just ask them, 18 years ago, where were you? So share with the person next to you, 18 years ago, where were you? So some of you were still an idea, like you're almost getting there. $18 years ago, 18 years ago, 18 years ago. Share with the person next to you, share with the person next to you. 18 years ago, where were you? All right, good stuff. So let me have this mic. Let me have my other mic. Where was your neighbor 18 years ago? Let me just sample a few so that we know. Some of us. Where was your neighbor?
Amesema alikuwa nafikiria kukula. She was thinking about eating.
All right, she was thinking about eating. She was crying somewhere. 18 years ago, where was your neighbor? Aya, let's listen in.
She was young.
Yeah, just use the mic.
She was 1 year.
She was 1 year old. Wow. Yes, 18 years ago. Yes, your neighbor?
He was 5.
He was 5 years
5
old.
years, yeah.
Wow, pass the mic. So clearly walikuwa tu papa, papa.
This one was breastfeeding.
He was breastfeeding. Pass the mic. 18 years ago, where were you? Your neighbor, huh?
Primary.
Primary school. Yeah. Pass the mic to someone else just in front. Yes.
This is not in front.
Pardon?
This is not in front. Okay. My neighbor
I meant
was,
to come-
was,
okay,
was,
sure.
was hustling in Nairobi.
Your neighbor was hustling in Nairobi. All right. Interesting. Let me have them. Okay. Someone else on that side.
18 years ago, 2 of us were 5, but he had finished from 4.
Oh, wow. Good stuff. Let me have the mic. All right. My neighbor was working. Yes, my neighbor there was working 18 years ago. Yes, 18 years ago.
18 years ago, my neighbor was working at the BBC.
She was working at the BBC. Wow, good stuff, good stuff. All right, so as I said earlier on, we are here to journey together. So very quickly, I want us now to project futuristic 18 years from now. So I want you to get another neighbor and share with them 18 years from now, where would you want to be? And like, what's your projection 18 years from now? Get another neighbor, not that one, get another neighbor, move, kindly move, get another neighbor and show you talk to someone else. Kindly move, some of you are not moving. Move 18 years from now. Check 1 2. Good stuff. Check. 18 years from now. while you're seated. So the most interesting part now is if you're 18 years from now, you'll be 36. So at some point in life, I used to think people in their 30s are old. Wow. Until I got there. And my nieces and nephews tell me, Uncle, you're old. Wow, you were born in the 80s. You know? So let me pass the mic. You'll tell us what your neighbor said.
My neighbor will be traveling the world.
Your neighbor will be traveling the world.
Yeah.
Wow, good stuff. Let me.
You guys get ready for this one. My neighbor is going to be a big businesswoman, having even an NGO, having nice conversations being brought on the table. If I can summarize in my own words, Jane is going to be top 40 under 14, 18 years.
Well, very ambitious, yes, my brother.
Hi, I'm Moracha. My neighbor has told me that she'll be a rich aunt.
She'll be a rich auntie.
Yeah.
All right, pass the mic. Just randomly give it to someone else.
Hi.
Hi.
My neighbor said in 18 years from now, he'll be a rich uncle with cars, big companies. Yeah.
Rich uncle with cars, big companies. Well. Pass the mic. Rich uncle.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Ryan, and my neighbor basically amesema anajipicture akiwa na GLE, hiyo ni kitu ya kwanza.
GLE. GLE,
And she pictures herself also being financially stable, like an afford maisha anaishi. Like rich auntie vibes hivi.
Rich auntie vibes. Wewe, nakwambia. Yes. Yeah, for the Gen Zamani, here we have Gen Z also, but Gen Zamani. So Gen Zamani, you're wondering, rich auntie, rich uncle. It's now that, like, if you're wealthy, you are a rich auntie or a rich uncle. All right, pass the mic. Someone else, let me hear.
Hi.
Hi.
My neighbor.
Yes.
Hiyo time atakuwa in his 40s, early 40s. Atakuwa na good business.
Good business.
Ndo atakuwa anaanza kufikiria watoto.
Thinking of children.
Yeah.
Wow. At least let's appreciate that neighbor. Someone at least thinks of children. You know, nowadays, in this era, hey, that's the last thing people want. Pass the mic. 18 years from now, yes.
Hello. My neighbor is 18 years from now. Say she'll be a mom.
Oh, she'll be a mom. Let's appreciate that one as well. Good stuff.
Taking options of vacations everywhere around the world.
Where? All right. Thank you. Give it to someone who didn't speak during the first round. Okay, so sure. 18 years from now.
Hi guys. Hi.
Hello.
I spoke to two neighbors. One of them said he wants to have a lot of schools, to running more schools.
To be running, sorry?
To be running more schools.
Or schools.
Yeah.
Wow.
Another one said he wants to be a professor and a VC or a chancellor somewhere.
A professor or a VC somewhere.
Or a chancellor somewhere.
Wow. Good stuff. Yes, people in academia. Let me have one last person, then we'll go to the next part of our program.
My neighbor says that the age he has lived, he's very sure of that. But 18 years to come, he ain't sure of where he will be.
Your neighbor must be a very spiritual person. All right. Let's appreciate ourselves kindly, ladies and gentlemen. So, time flies. Literally, time flies. But we're going to get to that. But at this juncture, allow me to invite Mr. Gabriel to just come and open for us with some opening remarks. Let's appreciate Mr. Gabriel. Yes. So you'll answer. So 18 years ago, where were you?
18 years ago, 2008, yes. I was in my final year at the University of Nairobi.
EON.
Yes.
All right. 18 years from now.
18 years from now. This is going to be which year? 2044? Yeah.
Yeah.
2044.
2044.
Wow. How old will I be? Huh? I'll be 62.
62.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Be
but
62.
you know in Kenya, youth goes and
Youth goes all through.
youth.
Yes,
yeah, everyone
yes.
is a youth. All right. Anyway, let's appreciate Gabriel, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. This is good. This is very good. Good to see you guys. So, for a very long time, I always fantasize about AYLF getting 18 years. And what happened is, when that happened, I forgot. I completely forgot. So I was having a meeting with the coordinators, campus coordinators. So as I was talking to the campus coordinators, it hit me that we are 18 years old. And that was last week. I think it was last week. It hit me higher. We are 18 years old. And then all of a sudden, like, no, this cannot go on. We can't just let this pass. So all of a sudden, I sat down with my guys and I like, let's do something. We have to do something. Whatever the case, we have to do something. And guys, thank you for coming to celebrate 18 years. John, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming to celebrate 18 years with us. And when I look here, I see, as neighbors put it, cutting from, who is the youngest in this space? It's good to be young, isn't it? Who is the youngest? Who thinks they're the youngest? Why are you pointing? You have an idea of how old someone is? So for me, it's just a joy to see, and there are friends that have walked this journey with me over the years, to see them. Mugo, it's an honor to see you here. I remember I met Mugo in 2006. I don't know where some of you were in 2006, but that's when I met Mugo, and I met him at an event, and in this event, I learned that he was a CEO of East African Cables, and I was trying to become an engineer. So I approached him and asked him, when my time for attachment comes, can I come and do attachment at East African Cables? And that was my first interaction. In 2007, he was still the CEO there, and I remember being called from East African Cables and being asked, the CEO has told us to give you an attachment. And so they told me, just come. So they're like, this is not an interview because we can't go against it. So you just come, we just want to know you. And of course, I got my attachment. I did my 3 months. And since then, our friendship with Mugo has always continued to grow. And I really appreciate it. I saw you here and I was like, wow, he's here. So thank you. Let's appreciate him. He's one of those guys, when they call you, even if I was sleeping, I'll wake up. I'll wake up and respond to that call. So I appreciate you. Winnie, thank you. Thank you for coming, Winnie. Winnie has always been our diehard. There are those guys always. Gabriel, I remember, Winnie, there's a time we sat in my office up here. You came and you had gone round and listened to so many people. And you said, Gabriel, let me sit and tell you what I've had. And you told me, Gabriel, you're dealing with a lot. So we spent a lot of time, Winnie just letting me know what she has heard from people, what's going on, the perceptions of different people about AYLF, and Winnie vowed and committed that she'll always be there. So thank you, Winnie. Thank you very much. Very, very grateful. And then we have Betty, and I'm just highlighting some of our senior guys who are in the room. Betty is seated right here. Some of you last week, we were with Betty in her restaurant. How many guys were in that restaurant? How many guys were there? Was it a wonderful time? We left there charged. Anybody did anything that you learned from there so far? Anyway, you'll revisit that. But Betty, thank you. Betty is also one of our good friends. So I knew the husband, and the husband says, do you know someone who will really be a good addition to your work? Is my wife. And all of a sudden you're talking with Betty, and I think I met you for the first time at the parking lot here. You had come to speak, and we met at the parking, and I was trying to brief you, the group you're going to speak to, and immediately after that, everyone was like, bring Betty back, because they really enjoyed your time. So thank you, Betty, for being here. Let's appreciate Betty. Let's appreciate Betty. And also, as a representation of the board of directors, you have Maureen. I call her Wepukayaya because that name, she knows where that name comes from. It's a long story. Maureen was a student leader in 2011. 2012? 2012 at the University of Nairobi. And those years, we used to do something that would meet in town. Maureen was a part of that. And Maureen, of course, has since graduated. She's doing a lot of amazing stuff. And so she's part of the directors of AYLF. So thank you so much, Maureen, for making it. And thank you to all. I've just highlighted a few guys that really, for me, I felt like it's good to recognize. But also, thank you guys for coming. So this journey of AYLF, I can go on and on. And my wife is seated back there. Let's appreciate my wife, she's seen all the tears. She's seen some moments where I wake up and I feel like I don't want to go and do anything. And she's been a silent, good supporter in this journey. Walking a journey of building AYLF has not been the easiest. It's been tough. But there are people who've been there. There are people who've supported. There are people who've come through. And you guys, you're the proof that this thing 18 years later still makes sense. Now, when it started, and I was telling the Ufungamano guys that when it started, there's a room here called conference room. And in that conference room, that's where we did so we had met a week before, and a friend of mine was a student leader. So we had met at his room, and as we met in his room, we went round, and what we were hearing, we were feeling like we needed a space because the country was falling apart, and we needed a space for young people to rise up and do something about what was happening in the country. And for some of you might not be aware, in 2007, we went through a dark period in this country. And that instigated the desire to say, let's do something as young people. And so we met in his room and we went around listening to everybody. And everybody was like, I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't know what to do about it. And all of us did not know what to do. And finally what we decided, how about we just meet every week and really just have conversation about these things that we don't know what to do about. So we then said, let's do that. So we told ourselves that we'd meet at Ufungamano House. And so I went and I met my mentor, who's been a very good friend of mine. He's right now away. I told him, because we've been talking, I told him, I think I've figured out what we'll do. We have a group of guys who want to keep meeting to just talk about some of these things that are bothering us. And then he asked me, yes, and said, okay, so do you have money to buy breakfast? And went into the room. It was already set up. They had 16 cups, 16 everything, mandazis and samosas, everything set up for 16 people. And I did not want to be embarrassed that there are no 16 people in this room. So I started praying to God, God, let this happen, let this happen. By the time they were serving breakfast, there were 16 people seated in that room. And I've never forgotten the feeling I had at that moment. Because for me, it was a feeling like God has answered a simple prayer, which is just to bring 16 people in a room. And that validated something for me. We started this journey. And as we started, there's a friend of mine somewhere called Shama. As we started, he wasn't in the first meeting, but a few days later, he came along. And Shama became very instrumental in making sure, because for me at that point, I was just happy what we were doing. We used to meet at the Box. We then moved, for those who are students here, you know Box. So we used to meet at the Box cafeteria every Saturday, 7. Samoan, who is this, my mentor, would come. And for me, that was just good. That was it. But slowly, some students started hearing what was happening. And they were like, can we do the same? Can we do the same? And I had no idea how to help, how to do all that. But Shama came alongside, and Shama supported in making sure that other campuses were able to do that. Right now, we are present in 60 campuses, where we have the transformation, we call them transformational learning communities, students meeting on a weekly basis. And a number of them are here. Guys who are meeting on a weekly basis, and some of you have coordinated those groups. John was a coordinator of Moi University main campus, was it? Yes, he was a coordinator when he was in campus. You were a coordinator at St. Paul's University. MKU, sorry, why am I putting you at St. Paul's? At MKU. And a number of guys have been able to be part of this journey. And so for me, turning 18, it's a humbling journey for me. And it's a proof for me that God has a lot more to do. And even as I look ahead, and I know I'll not get another chance to say this, but as I look ahead, in a few years' time, we'll turn 20. And what I'd like to do when we turn 20 is I'd like us to do a summit. To do a serious summit. And God help me. But I'd like us to do that to celebrate our 20 years of being in this journey. And God has been faithful in many ways. And you guys have allowed yourself to be part of this story. Don't take it for granted, because something beautiful is happening. And at the right time, it will come. It will be evident to all of us. Thank you guys for coming. And I hope and pray that as we celebrate this evening, as we have a good time this evening, there's a lot of food. There's food, isn't it? There's food and there's cake and there's a lot more to be done, that we'll have a wonderful time together. Now, if you'd like to be part of, I need a few people to help me think through how to do the summit. And the date will be March. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, she's always in Eldoret. I don't know how she got here. But anyway. Yeah, so I need a few people, volunteers, who would say, I'd like to be part of the summit. I'd like to be part of the team that will help put together the summit in the year 2028. I have the dates already. And if you want to be part of that team, please let Emmanuel, please let Emmanuel know if you'd like to be part of the team that would like to start thinking through how we'll do our summit in 2020. Allow me to acknowledge Lawi. Hi, Lawi. Lawi is a very good new friend. He learnt about us last year, isn't it? And Lawi has been also very faithful to show up and become part of what we are doing. So thank you so much, Lawi, and good to see you here. And I have my friends from the US. This is Ben. Ben has come all the way from the US to attend this. This is Ben. Where's Jack? Jack is seated right there. Ben and Jack are visiting for 3 weeks, and so they'll be around, and some of you will get to see them more. And then we have Nate seated back there. Nate has been in Burundi and is kind of passing by. He's going back to Burundi and going back to the US tomorrow. But let's interact with them and just learn a lot more from them. My friend, I think if you give me this mic, I'll keep talking, but I better stop. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Enjoy.
Yes, just before you leave, maybe someone has a question, So I'd like to give two people, if you have a question regarding AYLF and the journey, especially the inception. Sometimes you just see the flowers, but you don't know the roots. Anyone going once? Question? Yes, there's yes, my pastor. No, this is our pastor.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jane. My question will be, can you share with us the moments when you maybe were not sure of the AYLF vision and seeing the AYLF visions, and how did you navigate that?
Interesting. The one that comes to mind is in 2011. So I'd just gotten married. My wife is seated back there. I just gotten married. I was trying to wonder whether this is really going to be something or just something we do on the side. Will it be the main thing or just something you do on the side? And so at that point, I don't know if she remembers, but I'd applied for a job in an administrative job in a hotel in Watamu. Yes, I'd applied for this job, and they called me up for interview. So I was supposed to be going for the interview. Now, during that time, I was also doing some work in the slums in Kawangware. So they had called me. So during that same day I was supposed to go for this interview, the guys who were helping do that work that I was doing with young men in Kawangware also called me. And when they called me, here's what they told me. That we were 3 guys who were doing this project. The other guys were going to be fired, and I was going to be the one to remain to run this project. And of course, that kind of made me go like, oh, okay. So of course, I turned down. I sent those guys at Watamu an email, sorry, I'll not be able to make it for the interview. And I remained to continue to run this project. But for me, many of those moments came. There's even a time I showed up to some place for an interview. There's an organization that we later got to partner with that had advertised a job for a position for a program manager. And someone told them, Gabriel could do this. So they called me, and I went for an interview. And as I sat there, as I explained to them what AYLF is, that person went like, no, you are not someone we hire. You're someone we partner with. Because what you're doing in AYLF is so special that we can't hire you so that you drop it. So to answer your question, for me, it's the many people that God has used to continuously affirm this. And sometimes when I feel like it's too much, I want to stop, but then I meet a story. This morning, just before I came, there's an email that came through on my inbox, but I didn't pay much attention to it. So then yesterday, Emmanuel was telling me, did you see this email? Da, 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 da. So then I said, let me now read this email properly. And when I read it, it's a young lady who is in Arizona State University. And this young lady is sending a gratitude message, how because of AYLF, she's in Arizona State University, and now she wants to come back and she wants to volunteer for 2 months to give back to AYLF. And she wants to come in June and July to come and give back to AYLF because she's very grateful. And so for me, is God has used people to affirm. And I listen to a lot of stories. I don't know if that answers you. Just people affirming, and of course continuously waking up and God reminding me of what the journey has been. But mostly it's been people affirming when people show up. Does that make sense? Yeah.
All right. Someone else? Good. All right, let's appreciate Mr. Gabriel. I usually make fun of him. I call him Bishop because if it was in the religious circles, he'd be running a very big church. All those branches, 60 branches, and maybe he'd be telling us, you need to stand with the ministry of AYLF and plant a seed. All right. So everyone free your hands, free your hands, free your hands, free your hands. All right, I know some of you are from work, you're tired. I know some of you are from school, you're tired, but you made it, all right? Right? So I want you to rub your hands slowly. Slowly. Then all eyes on me. Rub your hands. All eyes on me? Rub your hands, rub your hands, rub your hands. Increase the pace, all eyes on me. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I want to see if you're alert and keen. Touch your elbows. Good stuff. Rub your hands, rub your hands, rub your hands. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. And even as we do this, just want to welcome all of you who are watching us online. You're very much welcome. Karibuni sana. This is happy 18th anniversary AYLF. Give it a cheer, give it a cheer. Yeah. Yeah, so we're already here, so you can make your way here. So, right, rub your hands, rub your hands. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Rub your hands, all eyes on me. Rub your hands, touch your knees. Rub your hands, touch your ears. Rub your hands, touch your nose. Rub your hands, let's go, rub your hands. All eyes on me. Touch your mouth. All right, rub your hands, rub your hands. Rub your hands, increase the pace. Increase the pace. Touch your back. Rub your hands. Rub your hands, rub your hands. Increase the pace. Kindly stand up. Good stuff, good students. All right, now, in the last 18 years, a lot has happened. So 18 years ago, we used to have some very interesting dance moves in Kenya. We used to have very interesting music. All right? So, for instance, there's a song that used to go like, Uta ride border border, Uta ride border border, Uta do what? Nita? Ride border border. And actually that time we didn't have many border borders, interestingly. And back then, our neighbors right here, our neighbors, there was an artist called Ali Kiba. Yes? You know him, right? Rudi home wewe, rudi nyumbani, wasalimie Kigoma, wambe nishaoa, ulinipe sana. Aha, Kigoma, ilini. Ai, hivi. Alieni. Je wataka kumjua jina? DJ. So I want us just to go back. Let me go to the R&B. How many of you remember Neo? Miss Indy? Hey, that's why Where 18 years ago. 18 years ago. All right. Then we have the all-time favorite. You know, Nameless has been in this industry since we were young. All right? Salario. Tunatafuta salario. Salario. Interesting. Then that time we used to have the branch of hip hop which came, Crank. How many of us know Crank? You don't know Crank? Okay, maybe you know, but Crank, maybe there some of you might not be conversant, but there was a song by Lil Jon. You know, maybe you don't know Lil Jon. Snap your fingers, do the step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, yeah, these ones are cool kids. These ones are cool kids. You know, yeah, some of us there. Wee. All right, let's go to Rumba. Rumba, but Rumba has been there ever since. I want to go to 2010. 2010. Yes. Rose Muhando. Yes. For my pastor here. Yes. Rose Muhando, which one? Nibebe. No, Nibebe is not old school. Nibebe is not old school. There's this one, the one that she wanted to beat the devil. All right. Yes, Rose Muhando. Nibebe is okay. Nibebe. Nichuk. Unibebe. All right, now I know we can't go through all the music. Those of you who just joined us, you're very much welcome. My name is MC Neb and we're here to have a good time together. We're just getting started, but I want to teach us a few dance moves now. You know, nowadays, when we have any song in Kenya, what do? Nowadays, everything is, but before that, we used to have other moves, Kenyan moves. Even Odi wasn't there. DJ, give me something I teach these people what we used to do. Back then, all right? Are you ready? Old school moves. All right, let me have one dancer to join me over here. Let's go. You're very much welcome. This is AYLF at 18, AYLF Kenya at 18. And so when I think, so those of us who joined us a little bit late, we were reflecting on two key things. So the first one was, where were you 18 years ago? And the second one was, where do you see yourself 18 years from now? So we were reflecting on those two aspects of life. So when I look back 18 years ago, I was really excited. You know, for those of us who are Gen Z, not Gen Z, like Gen Zamani, you know, we have Gen Zamanis here, where actually nowadays people get to enjoy an ID that looks, you know, an ID that makes sense. Previously, on national identification cards in Kenya, the place where your photo was, it looked like that's where the fingerprint was. Interestingly. So anyway, I'm reminded of 18 years ago when I had gone to get my ID. I was excited because, you know, in Kenya when you get your ID, you know you'll do a few things. You can go out because many places will ask you. So I was excited, but now I went there. We used to go to the DO's office, Officia DO. So we didn't have the county, sub-county. We had the provincial administration. Wow, 18 years ago has a, wow. So when you get there, obviously, but those people still have the same attitude when it comes to fingerprints. Legeza mkono, legeza mkono. When they're taking your fingerprints. Have you ever experienced that? Yeah? Unless you took your ID in school. Some of you actually, you went to international, or not international, national schools. So they brought the guys to give you IDs there. And I remember now, the part that was really, you know, fascinating was when now they're taking the photo. So you get there, now you're preparing. So by the time you're finishing to prepare, si utoke, si move. You're like, I was just preparing so that you take the photo. All right? So my first ID, that part of the photo looked as if it was a fingerprint because they didn't have lighting, they didn't have a speed light, but they didn't care. All right, that's 18 years ago. But flash forward, 18 years now, great things are happening, right? You have a colored ID and all those things. So as we reflect 18 years of AYLF, I know we have different generations that are represented here. We have, obviously, we have our senior friends, but you also have those of us who are once young AYLF members, but now you identify as a senior friend maybe. All right, so I want us to take a roll call. So let me start. Okay, I know Gen Z is the majority of us, but let's just see. The originals. Anyone who's part of the originals AYLF, that's 28, 29, 2010. Yes, we can work with that. So 2010, going back, any AYLF? Okay, apart from Gabriel. 2010, all right. So 2011 to 2015. 2011, just stand, 2011, 2015, AYLF has stand, we appreciate you. All right, wait, simama, madam. Yes, let's appreciate them. All right. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, so you may have your seats. 2016 to 20, let's give it to 2020, right? 2016 to 2020. Oh, wow, be up on your feet, be upstanding. Let's appreciate them, let's appreciate them. Wow. Good stuff, yes. Then, COVID, post-COVID. All right, 2021 to 2026. Let me see you. Be up on your feet, ladies and gentlemen. Let's appreciate them. All right. Good stuff, good stuff. So let me have a representative from all those categories that I've called. Let me have a volunteer from every category I've called. Just one person to join me over here. Very quickly. Yes. Yeah. Yes, so 2020 to 2026, let me have a volunteer as well. Very quickly, let's save on time. So this is 2011 to 2014, that category. This is 20. All right. 2020? Yes, thank you, my brother. Good stuff. Once again, those of us who are watching online, you're very much welcome. So lest we forget about you. Yeah, we are here. We are here coming live from Ufungamano. Yeah, so I hope you're having a good time as well. The dancing part, I hope you've danced as well. Yeah, those who are watching. All right. Okay, so let me have someone of the opposite from all those categories. So, okay, but two ladies. Okay, two of you. So let me have 2016 to 2020. Let me have a gentleman. Then let me have a lady, 2020 to 2026. All right. Good stuff. Let's appreciate them. All right, so, yes, good, yes, come, karibu. Thank you very much, thank you. Yeah, let's appreciate them. Huh? All right, so you'll just tell us your name and how you got to join AYLF, very quickly. No testimony time. So you tell us what you do actually. Okay, your name, what you do in life, then how you joined AYLF. That's the first part. Just stand over here.
Hi, everyone. My name is Awor Linda. I'm a student at the University of Nairobi Kikuyu campus, a final year student. So how I joined AYLF, I was invited by my friend. Yeah, and then I joined.
Where exactly?
In school.
In school?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Is your friend here?
Yeah.
Where is he or she?
Shadrach.
Good stuff. Let's appreciate him. All right. That's next.
Hi, guys. My name is Soila Kenga, University of Nairobi, Mombasa campus. I think hakuna mtu wa Mombasa hapa. But, hi. Good to see you. How I joined AYLF, I was just invited by a couple of friends. We went for a small party, and then, as they say, the rest is history. Yes.
All right. Let's appreciate her.
Comrades power. Yes, my name is Moses. Multimedia University, joined AYLF in 2019. Niliambiwa tuwe tukunywe soda nisiiname. The rest is history. By Valentine Luhunzu, that was the person who invited me. Ndio nisiiname. So yeah.
All right, let's appreciate him.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Tuko salama. Happy 18th anniversary, AYLF. Yeah, you guys are not happy. You guys are not happy.
They are happy.
They are happy?
Yes.
Yeah, amazing. So I joined AYLF because of the Tuesday meeting. Normally, the 20 post-COVID, I think they found it here. We used to actually do it on I'm forgetting the building, but there was a building. Yeah, that plaza. And I was told it usually happened every Tuesday. So every Tuesday, there was tea. I think we share the same story.
I don't know where they could be. So we joined as student leaders. I was a student leader. Egerton University, Director Finance. So my chairperson, Kivondo, traveled to Nairobi. There was this Fununu, Gabriel is congregating people. He traveled to Nairobi, then he came to inculcate us into this quote-unquote cult when he came back. And he told us there's something in Nairobi, happening in Nairobi. You guys need to remember. We took Gabriel's number and Facebook account. We used to enter through the Facebook account back then. Yeah, there were Facebook groups. That's how we entered into AYLF. So I disappeared for some time, but now I'm back. I don't know also if my peers don't want to associate with young people, but I'm not going to stop because I like associating with young people. It makes me young. And you saw me dance here harder than most of you. Napunguza uzee. Nafukuza uzee. I'm trying to. So I really want to be around young people. Thank you.
All right. Let's appreciate her. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. All of us, probably maybe someone invited you. And mostly in AYLF, that's the thing that happens. You know, you're invited. You're told there's this group, you know. And right about now, again, the 3 different categories. So I'll have other people. So 2011 to 20... Okay. Inception to 2014. So let me have a representative. 2014, yes, originals. Let's call them originals. Anyone who's in that category? No, from when AYLF started to 2014. Yes, I need someone. Anyone? Someone else? Yes. Join me over here. Yes, I know you just arrived. Join me over here. Let's appreciate him. Mr. Jama. Karibu, njoo. Haya. Then let me have someone else from 2015 to 2020. Let me have someone. A volunteer, kindly. Yes, all right. Njoo, please, just kindly. Gabriel. Yes? It's okay, just join me over here. All right. Let me have now the last category, 2020 to 2026. 2021, 2026, a volunteer as well. All right, just come. Yeah, the both of you, it's okay. All right. So, very quickly, you'll tell us your name, then what you do, then in a nutshell, what has AYLF been to you as an individual?
Okay. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord again. Salam alaikum. Okay, I'm called Trevor Tukiko. Right now, I'm in the University of Life. I've been into school, done. Now I'm in life category. But I was in Upon University, that is in Coast. Right now, niko hustle, vitu zingiane. So I joined AYLF in 2021, kama niko first year. I joined through a friend, like kuna chai na biscuit mahali, njoo tukakule. So I joined, and when I joined the club, it was like a home to me, because I think I've been to this place, like now this is the 4th time, because I've been going to the retreats, learning, making friends. Right now, I can just count some few faces that I know. Like one of them is Leonela, that is I saw Kajim there, but the remaining people, like, you are new to me, and I'm very happy to meet you, because in AYLF, it is like a family of friends. So you come here, we interact, I know you, you know me. One day in life, I can help you, you can help me. So otherwise, this is the best place to be. So mbarikiwe na Mungu awabariki. Asanteni.
All right, just pass the mic to the next person. Good stuff.
Hi guys, how are you? I am Micheni Charity Kendi Modhoni. Those are my names. So I've been in AYLF for quite a while. So I had a friend back in KU who told me that there was a place they used to congregate on Thursday, and you get to eat. So if you have a class and you are hungry, they always have free snacks. So back in campus, that was a great deal. And then you get to talk, and vent. So when I joined, I had refused for like 2 semesters. So there was just a time I didn't have anything to do. And I went, and they wanted someone to lead because they were all graduating. So that's how I became a coordinator the first day. And I was told there's a retreat somewhere in Nakuru. That's where you'll be told what you're supposed to do on a daily basis. And that's how I became a leader. And I started my own small group from scratch. I was the first member. Then, yeah, we managed to maintain it for 2 years. Then I got someone else to take over. Yeah, so the journey has been really great in AYLF. I've grown, I have traveled, yeah, and I have met amazing people who are still here. Sai tunaitwa alumni. Yeah, what I do, since I graduated campus, I've been a banker for over 6 years. Sorry, 6 years. But now I'm transitioning into a full-time student. I'm doing my master's. And yeah, and just in the school of life, enjoying life. Yes, and leading my own life right now as I figure out what to do next. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, maybe, yeah, before she speaks, so I met Charity in 2016. We had gone to Limuru, Jumuiya. So we were in the midst of student leaders. We were small group coordinators. Charity stood up for student leaders, not student leaders, coordinators and women at large against student leaders. You know, she was like, no, you can't speak like that about girls. You know, so that's now when I realized, okay, so we've been friends for 10 years. Like since that time. So AYLF is a good place. Karibu sana. Yes, next.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Patricia Saurey. I must say, I joined AYLF last year. I knew about AYLF from campus. I'm from Kabarak University in my final year doing communications, majoring in public relations. I knew AYLF last year in January as I was looking for an attachment opportunity. Then through a friend, connected me to Gabriel, and I got a chance to come to AYLF and do my attachment from January to March. When someone asked what AYLF means to me, I think people in AYLF know what AYLF means to me, honestly. Those 3 months I've stayed with them, with the secretariat and meeting most of you guys, maybe in events, AYLF has been a family to me, honestly. From the first day I started, even doing my attachments, practicing my skills and everything, they all guided me one way or another in different ways. Each one of them had a special skill in them, from Gabriel to Muka to Muya to Kajim, all of them. And why I stood up when they asked what AYLF means, it's because currently I have a job. And I got it through AYLF. Come on, let's appreciate AYLF. As I hear you guys say you joined AYLF because of the tea and mandazi, trust me, that tea and mandazi is going to translate to something bigger. So I'm standing here to testify of the good things that AYLF has. So many connections. As you hear, they meet so many CEOs. We've been in so many boardrooms with all of you, meeting all these people. What AYLF honestly did to me is open my vision. It showed me that I could be bigger than what I imagined. Me walking into a boardroom, finding a CEO was never in my dreams, you know? And they showed me that I can do this so many times. And honestly, right now where I am in life, it's thanks to AYLF. So AYLF is a family of friends, and I want to encourage you to bring more people to AYLF, okay? AYLF is a place to be. Happy birthday, AYLF.
Yeah. So, if you want to meet great people, work with her. Yeah, she does amazing things. When some of you are watching I Show Speed online, she was at the helipad doing content. Yeah, she does content, amazing content, yeah, for great people. Yes, yeah, clock it. Tumpige makofi tafadhali. Yes, for real. Yeah, I'm very proud. This is my friend. You see, this one. No, you see, no, that other one. Yeah, the one who's shooting. Yeah, that's my friend. Yeah. She's even shared it. Look at it. You know, so it's a good thing and it's a nice place to be. So very quickly, let me have 3 more volunteers from the different cohorts as we get to transition to the next part. So let me have my amazing artists just told to be on standby because I'm gonna load them. So let me have 3 more volunteers. There are 3 different sets. So 2014, going inception to 2014, then 2015 to 2019, 2020 to 2026. Very quickly, volunteers, very quickly. Yes, just come. Yes, join me over here. No, yes. All right, just come over here.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, so by the government names or name, my name is Clyde Omondi. On other occasions or circles, Lieutenant General, but not the government one. Yeah, on other circles, I'm the Commander-in-Chief of Aibu Nation. So I joined AYLF way back in September 2019, when most of you are in primary school, which is good. We appreciate growth. So I joined AYLF through a roommate, and I later became a small group coordinator. That's the small group coordinators to the best small groups in existence since inception. That's the small group from the university. So, makofi at the university. So I'd encourage most of you, once you finish your degree from wherever you are studying, come to the university so that you can now have a degree from my university. So I want to thank AYLF for the growth. The growth has been very beautiful. My mentorship journey and series, especially when I joined SLDP in 2022. Yeah, I got mentorship from Jimmy Gore, and my peer mentor at that time was PLO, but not the one you know. There's another PLO who is also an advocate of the High Court. So the journey of mentorship has been good. I've been able to create worthy and long-lasting intentional friendships, and this is not very relevant though. Some of the people we were close to that we got separated in romantic context were from AYLF, which is also good, part of growth. So people say you can come to AYLF and get a wife. So you have heard that. I know some of you are dating from the group. I'm also privileged for that. And yeah, so I thank AYLF for family. I thank AYLF generally for family, for the mentorship of opportunities, and the long-lasting intentional friendship I've created with most of you. Thank you so very much, AYLF. Happy birthday, AYLF. Happy 18th anniversary. Vibe Nation.
Hi, everyone. I'm Wendy Gatwiri Nkonja. I work in HR, and what AYLF means to me. So first of all, how I joined AYLF, I went for an outing I was not supposed to be in. Let me clarify. So Egerton was meeting outside school, but I saw someone post it, so I thought it's for the general public. So I went. Turns out I was amidst Egerton students. But then, since we vibed very much and they were very welcoming, they referred me to now the AYLF coordinator, Kabarak University, Kingori. And then I went there. But what it means, it might be very small, but it taught me something very important. I have always identified as a yapper, as someone who talks and talks and talks. But when I went to AYLF, for you to talk, you had to wait for everyone to talk. So it taught me how to listen. It taught me how to listen to people, because we'd sit in a circle, and for you to give your opinion, you'd wait for everyone till it got to you. And by the time it got to you, you'd probably have changed your mind or your opinion on the said topic. You're like, actually, mine was a bit silly. I should take that one. So it taught me how to listen. And like everyone is saying, it's a family or friend. I used to look forward to every Tuesday, I'd meet with my friends. And eventually, I became the coordinator and was very privileged to start another small group. Like someone said here, everyone who was in AYLF was graduating, so I had to start another small group. So it was such a privilege to lead these people. But another thing also, AYLF introduced me to great conversations, that I'm looking forward to
That's where I learned words like black tax. That's where I learned things that we know they're there, but we don't have words for, and very intellectual conversations, great conversations. So that was really amazing. We'd meet even when it's raining outside the cafeteria. We were very dedicated like that. And then eventually after school, I started interacting with AYLF ladies, the women, they are powerful. To sit with like-minded individuals. I think that's what AYLF is, meeting with like-minded individuals and interacting and sharing ideas. I look forward to every time I have to sit and listen to someone argue about politics, about everything, and then at the end of the day, I can call you and say, actually, I'm very stressed. I think I might quit my job, or I'm going through this and I'm going through this. And so it moved from being just a Tuesday meetup or a Thursday meetup to someone to meeting friends you can actually call when you're in trouble. So AYLF means a lot to me, and I'm very honored to actually have gone to that meetup by mistake. So happy birthday, AYLF.
Assalamu alaikum. Comrades, comrades. All right, so my name is Victor Solite. Sasa sijui nianzie wapi, Okay, so how I joined AYLF, very good stories by the way. I'm just trying to get those stories that I've listened here. How I joined AYLF is through a friend of mine, President Emeritus of St. Paul's University. He studied in St. Paul's University. Thomas Nudi, he introduced me, he told me there is a very good club that we can have in school. By then I was just getting into the school system, and I was just sworn in as a new chairperson, or rather president. And I told him, yeah, it's a good thing. I like such kind of things where we get to interact with young people. I love such kind of spaces. So I told him I would love to have it here. I mean, let's try it here. So he introduced me. We came to, I think there was a meeting that was happening here. I had that cup of tea and some things, and I think I interacted with some people. I've had someone talk about they were looking for girlfriends and all that. I got some numbers, I won't lie. Yeah, that deserves a clap. So I don't know, the story is sijui lienda namna gani. But I got some numbers, and we introduced AYLF now together with my team in St. Paul's University. And I must really appreciate my good friend that I accompanied today here, because he helped us to bring it up and make it a whole club in the school, and it really worked. One of the things that I think Nudi knew that it would excite me for me to join AYLF, or rather to bring it up. He knew that one of my hobbies is to travel around the world, around the country. So he told me, you'll have a lot of opportunities to go around. You'll go to the national prayer breakfast. You'll meet very great people around there. Unfortunately, by the way, I have never traveled neither across the country or out of the country through AYLF. But the people that I led into AYLF have done that. I've seen some go to Rwanda, some go to I don't know where. And I'm very proud. I've traveled now through them. Sindio? So makofi kwa tafadhali. Yeah, so then for me, because now we introduced, and after that I was done with school, and I'm now working in the government and starting my master's. I think I'll come back now maybe to see if I'll also get some new numbers. Anyway, thank you so much. Happy anniversary, AYLF.
Don't give him the numbers when he comes, but it is well. Let's appreciate him. Thank you. So it's a good thing to hear the different stories of how people got to join AYLF, and also how some of us, we've benefited from the interactions. Some of us, our profiles have been built. So in 2017, I attended my first gathering. So we usually have the gatherings. So a friend of mine told the committee, my friend is an MC. You guys need to give him a chance. So we were at Brackenhurst. So I was given a chance to MC. Boss lady has not arrived yet. So Boss Lady is one of the originals. So Boss Lady called me and told me, I've heard you at the MC. You better make it fun. I'm like, hiya. So it was the celebration dinner. So we usually have a dinner at the end of the gathering. So I was like, okay, I have to make it fun. And I was just like, you don't know my game. You don't know my game, you know. Anyway, the rest is history. So I met amazing people. That year I had been nominated for an award. And through AYLF, I got to win the award. People voted. All the small groups were voting like crazy. It was Groove Awards. So personally, I have a personal story with AYLF. And that's why you'll meet me in almost every event that we do as an MC. So everyone has a different story with AYLF, all right? I did SLDP in 2017 as well. My friends are supposed to be here, our cohort. I can't see them, but maybe they are somewhere. Vic, Muga. Also, Charity, we were the same cohort. We did SLDP during the same time. So all of us, we have a different story, okay? So some of you might be thinking, I'm just new in this space. Maybe some of you just joined this year. Let me see, anyone who joined AYLF this year? Anyone? Just lift up your hand. Yeah, just stand. Let's appreciate them. Let's appreciate them. Wow. Stand. We just want to appreciate you. So, as we turn 18 years, so these are the ones when you're umetupata after puberty, you know, now. So let's appreciate them. Thank you very much for being part of us. And we are glad. And everyone in this room matters. All right? So you might be here for 2-3 months. You might have been here for many years. You matter. Okay? And there's a statement we use with Emmanuel. So tell your neighbor, you matter to me. You matter to me. Matter to in it. Matter to like. Anyway. So tell your neighbor, you matter to me. Or you matter to them. Maybe, okay, yeah. So at this juncture, we'd like to transition. So I'd like to invite one of us. She's a songbird. Yeah. So when I was young, I used to sing. Yeah. When I was young, I used to sing. So once she's done, I'll try. All right? So ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? So when I say put your hands together, you say 4. Can you try that? Put your hands together. Put your hands together and show some love. The one, the only Angie Mahugu.
Hi everyone. My name is Angie Mahugu. I don't want to talk much. Yeah, but maybe before I begin, I would love to say that AYLF has given me not just a home, but a platform to do whatever I'm going to do right now, because I wasn't really confident enough with this, but they believed in me, and I'm still in the process of fully believing myself. And I hope you enjoy. Yeah. You can just start it together. it's good that I admit that I I love this song, right? But then because of dancing a lot, I'm forgetting the lyrics. Do you allow me to check the lyrics? Sorry? Someone help me with the foil just a minute. I can check the lyrics.
Relax, breathe in, breathe out.
Okay. And I think as I do this, I get to figure out how it's so easy to be you when you're in AYLF, you know? I wouldn't go to another place and be like, oh, allow me to do this, okay? So, yeah, yeah. Maybe you can start it up for me.
Yeah, we can give her a better hand, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yes. Yeah, you can join me over here. Just join me over here once again. Join me over here. Yeah. So, can you tell us your favorite song? Your favorite song, all-time favorite. Okay, just come. At least it looks like an interview. Welcome very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with our songbird of the day, none other than Angie Mahugo. So, kindly could you tell us your favorite song, all-time favorite?
Okay, so I'd go with Stand Up by Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah, Stand Up by?
Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah, I'm just like vibe master there. We don't know that. So could you kindly just do an a cappella for us? Maybe just a verse, or something, just, yeah.
Stand up, take my people with me. Together we're going to a brand new home. Far across the river, can you hear freedom calling? It's calling me to answer. I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, can you hear freedom calling? It's calling me to answer. I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones.
Wow. What's your second favorite song? Second favorite, where? Second favorite song.
Unatafuta za vibe ama
No,
yeah. Whichever, okay.
Yeah, but you can have one for vibe if yeah. Which one?
Oh, okay. So I had one for vibe, and apparently it's a very common song, the don't you my bear, don't you my bear, don't. But I looked at the lyrics and they didn't really match with whatever we have today. But I decided to, yesterday at around 1 a.m., I slept very late and some interesting lyrics came into my mind. And I was
Let's
like,
do this.
Okay. Kajim is outside. Either Kajim or the new friend I met today.
Kajim.
Do you have the paper? Okay. I think it's somewhere over there.
Kajim lyrics za msanii ziko wapi?
Somewhere there. Kajim, somewhere there.
Tuko chao.
So yeah, I didn't get time to shika the lyrics because but
it's okay. So let's appreciate her. Let's appreciate her as she does Donjo AYLF. Okay.
Nice. So maybe you can help me with the foreign.
All right.
So maybe we can do it together.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yes, we'll do it together, right?
Yeah, we can learn that together, and so the start goes like. Ikibamba sana basi celebrate pamoja leo miaka 18 ho. So you're gonna say safari yetu ho, safari yetu AYLF. Okay? Can we try that?
Yeah, can you try that? Yeah, we have to try that. Yeah, should we try that? Yeah, we should.
Okay.
Yes. Acha hata ndio wako kwa TV, wacha. Yeah.
So you can hold this.
Okay, let me hold this for you. Yes.
Nice. So, our part is safari yetu ho, safari yetu
AYLF.
Okay? All right.
Let's try.
Safari yetu ho,
safari yetu. Kuna mtu ameimba hii side.
All right. All right. So, those are the major places we can sing.
Okay.
Then
the other parts are yours. Let's go.
You know that topenda, all right? So tukifika hiyo part, we're going to say Topenda vile wasee wamekuja na furaha. Okay? Topenda vile Mola ametushikilia.
Wewe.
Topenda vile wasee wamekuja na furaha. Topenda vile Mola ametushikilia. Okay?
Wewe. Aya, let's do this.
Ikibamba sana basi celebrate. Pamoja leo miaka 18 yetu yo.
Safari yetu AYLF.
Chundisha moyo, we lift it up. Furaha, we light it up. Oh.
Safari yetu,
Nice.
Safari yetu AYLF.
We try again. Ikibamba sana basi celebrate. Pamoja leo miaka 18.
Safari yetu,
Nice.
Safari yetu AYLF.
Chundisha moyo, we lift it up. Furaha, we light it up. Oh.
Safari yetu, Safari yetu AYLF.
Yeah, you're a good student.
Hey. Yes, let's appreciate. Yeah, we will have you. We will have you. Ndio tutaimba hiyo part ya mwisho utarudi tena. Yes, so let's appreciate our ladies and gentlemen. That's creative. That's very creative. Wow, good stuff. Thank you, Mr. DJ. All right. So, 18 years from now, how old will you be? Your age plus 18 years. So, my age plus 18 years. Wait. I'll be. We. Ati. Haya kuna madharau hawa. All right. So right about now, so AYLF is the home of great things. So we just want to have. So in our midst we have some models. So part of AYLFers are Mr. and Mrs. Miss in their institutions of higher learning. So are you ready for this? So ladies and gentlemen, right about now we want to introduce to stage amazing models, and this is how we are going to start. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Put your hands together. Are you ready? So all eyes on the models. In a few they'll be gracing our stage, and we are going to start with Mr. Ruto, who is Mr. Nairobi. Let's go, Mr. DJ, when you're ready. appreciate talent, and if you're here and you have a talent, ensure you do something with it, all right? Some of us, we survive in this city because of talking. Personally, that's what I do for a living. So you never know. Your talent can lead you to different spaces. All right, so very quickly, I want us just to take another roll call very quickly. So do we have any senior friend amongst, in our midst? Any senior friend? Any senior friend? Yes, kindly just be up on your feet. Just stand, just want to appreciate. Yes, yes, yes. Emmanuel, just pass the mic. Yes, at least, yeah, we can get to, yeah, if you don't mind, since you are alone, just join me over here, Acha. Yeah, let's appreciate her. Yeah, any other senior friend who's here? All right, just welcome. Yeah, at least, yes. Yeah. Karibuni, senior friends. Kindly. Yeah. You've already identified as one, just come. All right, but I'm coming to the next category, so you might be there as well anyway. All right, karibuni sana. Just say hi to the people, then tell us.
To the people.
Then tell us, okay, it's working. So, 18 years ago, apparently she was working at BBC. 18 years ago, she was working at BBC. So anyway, so just say hi to these lovely people. What you we will clap afterwards. What you currently do and your AYLF journey with us, you know, because on that other side, then you'll pass the mic.
Hi, everybody. Let me say that again. Hello, everybody. The way you guys were dancing, this can't be the energy levels. Surely. It can't be. Good evening, everyone. Happy 18th birthday to AYLF. Yeah, that's some serious, yeah. Teenage ending, that's some serious stuff. So 18 years ago, I worked for the BBC World Service. That was a long time ago. And 18 years from now, I was sitting next to another senior friend who were asking each other, okay, 18 years from now, where will you be? And I said, first, we'll be alive. And we will have enough energy for our grandchildren. And then I had some two ladies behind me who asked me, 18 years from now, how old will you be? And I removed my phone to calculate. And 18 years from now, God keeping me, I will be 76 years old. So when you guys are talking about at 2020, I'm thinking, okay, we're looking at each other with Mogo, we're like, right. You know, like we left school 50 years ago, you know, stuff like that. 40 years ago, you're like, okay, these are young people, but we love the energy. My journey with AYLF started 4 years ago. I had been away as a diplomat in the DRC, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. So when you dance all these Lingala songs, first and foremost, let me tell you, rumba is muziki bila jasho. Please, do not think you're dancing rumba if you start to sweat. They move like this. If it doesn't matter the song, you just move slowly. You don't, you know, don't stress. Just kidogo. So if you start sweating, you know you have lost the plot. So I came back and I met one of the directors at the time at a funeral service of a director who had passed away. And they told the story of AYLF. And I looked for him after the service and I said, I want to be part of this journey. Since then, I've been privileged and honored to have mentored 6 young women through the years from 2022. And I'm very, very proud. And we keep a community going. We now have like a WhatsApp group for all the mentees that we have journeyed this journey together. And I look forward to those 18 years. You will come and see me there with my grandchildren because I might not be coming here to do muziki bila jasho. However, it is important to look back and important to look forward as well. Because when we look back, we look at whatever mistakes we may have made, the challenges that we have faced, and those are the ones that help us as we move forward to the next 18 years. God bless AYLF. God bless you all. Thank you very much. So it's for demonstration. I'll come back.
definitely feel like I should not have stood up after that. So, hi. My name is Lucy Monyenye Ocharo. I say the three names because some of you know me as Monyenye, others as Lucy, others as Ocharo. So that's me. My journey with AYLF started in 2012. That's about 14 years ago. So 4 years after AYLF started. And we used to meet at the YMCA, the one with the pool. That's where we used to meet those many years ago. And it was an amazing experience. So because of AYLF, I managed to go to Arusha for the first time to the Cornerstone Leadership Academy. I joined the student leadership program. I think I was part of the mentors. I don't know whether they're called mentors for the Kenyatta Trust students we used to meet. And I used to mentor someone who pulled a disappearing act on me. She was in Njoro campus. I still remember you. And I will look for you. It's just that right now, I am busy. But I like the growth I am witnessing. I think at times I try to pop by on Tuesdays. Last year, probably twice. Tuesday evening, so some of you may remember me from that. But other than that, I like to say I give legal solutions to businesses. But right now I'm doing that in the energy sector. I don't know what tomorrow holds, and in about 18 years I'll still be below 50 years. So that's why I'm saying I should not have stood up. But yes, is there anything else you wanted me to?
Thank you very much. Yes, let's appreciate her. All right, so 18 years from now, wow. You know, before Mr. Mugo left, when Gabriel said 18 years ago, no, actually 19 years ago, he went to, he had a conversation with Mr. Mugo, and Mr. Mugo was a CEO. I did my math. So 18 years ago, he was a CEO. 18 years later, still a CEO. Yeah, some of you right now, you identify as a hustler. 18 years from now. All right, anyway. So at this juncture, allow me to ask, so I just want to do a roll call as well. So let me see alumni, AYLF alumni who are here. Just stand on your feet, alumni. So let me start with the Gen Z group. Let's start with the Gen Z group. Let's appreciate them. Wow. As a Gen Z alumni, you may have your seats. So let me have Gen Zamani alumni. Gen Zamani alumni, stand up. Let's appreciate them. Good stuff. You may have your seats. All right. So earlier on, as Gabriel was acknowledging people, he actually mentioned that we have our friends from the United States. So I'd like to invite them. Just join me over here so that we can just allow them to say hi to us. We get a feel of, maybe you never know. Next year we might be there with them. So we need to familiarize these faces, right? Ninawamaketia watu, single ladies, angalia. I'm saying, I'm doing some marketing. So Angalia is, yeah. So so say Angalia. Angalia, yeah. Angalia is look. Yeah, open your eyes. Yeah, and also I'd like to teach you how we say hi. Have you learned? Maybe you've been told how people say hi. He knows. Jumbo. Just use the mic. Huh? Let's try. Jumbo. So which one would you like them to use? Woza. So you say Woza, then you say Mbwegze. Yeah. Anyway. Welcome. Ash.
What do you want us to say? Just say hi to us and maybe what you're doing at the moment. Hello, everybody. Coming in from Washington, D.C. Thank you for welcoming us. This is a fantastic experience. Thank you so much. My name is Ben. I'm from Maryland originally, but now I'm doing a program with Jack here. We're spending 9 months basically trying to learn to love one another better. We live in a home together, and there's a few guys of us who didn't know each other 9 months ago, and now we're really good friends. And it's all trying to work on reconciliation, loving your neighbor, these kinds of things that you hear from Jesus. So that's what our year is about, and we'd love to talk more about it.
Hey, my name's Jack. I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, but I'm with Ben in Washington, D.C. Super excited to be here. This is my first time in Kenya, first time in Africa in general, so it's been awesome so far. Yeah, thank you for welcoming us.
Oza. What does this mean? What is this? What is it? What does this mean?
Double portion.
Yeah. Double portion. Nice to meet you. My name is Nate Hazen. I'm from Washington, D.C. I came to Africa for work. I was in Burundi for a month, and I immediately lost my voice, so I don't usually sound like this. I apologize. It has been such a gift to be here, to witness Kenya, Nairobi, especially AYLF, and all the work that you all do. It's amazing. So thank you for allowing me to be here. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's appreciate them. Thank you very much. Thank you. You may have your seats. Good stuff. Yeah. Yes. Kama beshte yako anakuambia nataka mzungu, si mnaona tumefanya ile kitu AYLF week on, unajua. Yes, so please, as Shusho sang, kijana kanichukua. And also she said, nipe macho nione. Hey, nipe macho nione. Hey, sawa sawa. All right. So for those of you who joined us a little bit late, we had a good time. So we are walking down the memory lane, and we did an old school set of music, like 18 years ago, the music people used to listen to. We danced, kadunga, kadunga, Where? So right about now, we're almost getting to this other side. We are getting to 2016 to 2026. So we'll do a 10-year set. Right? So in the last 10 years, which songs have stood out? Bazokizo was 2017. Yeah. Yes. 2 fingers in the sky. Tusikonde tuki. Hey. Kabit kaki. Hey. Wewe. Hey. All right. 2017. Give me another song. Oh, have you seen my? Give me hangover. Hey, all right. Good stuff. Which other song? Malu. No, that's 2020. No, let's focus 2016 to 2020. Which other song? Bora ni enjoy. That was 2020? 2021? Na imetoka grandpa. All right, which other song? Anguka nayo wewe, acha yeni ya juzi. Which one? Which one? Naijua lakini haikuji. Maisha na muziki. Hey. That's a good one. Otele milonate. Yo pe ba pesa yo. Yo pe ba pesa yo. Ten. Hey. That was 2018. No, 19. Ah, yes. Nakula kwa macho. Hey. Zigo. It was called Zigo. Which other song? We are going down the memory lane, yes? Some of you are wondering. You can say hata kama ni ya chachi yenyu. It is well. Oh! Woo! Wamlamas! Wamlale! Miracle baby spin na mayeng! Hey! Na spin na mayeng! Guy. Legeza! Where? Legeza! Hey! Gani? Anachukua, anaweka. Hey! Yeah, okay. Not bad. Aje, ainama. Ainuka, baby, show them. Hey, shika. So ulivyofunzwa. Hey, give it to them, baby. Hey, sio sura, sio shepu. Good stuff. Sura yako. Sura yako. Sura yako ilikuwa ya season. Yes. Sura yako mzuri mama. Sura yako mzuri mama. You are so. Hey, guara. Hey, by the way, my Jaber. Hey. Aya. Hey, wait, enyako imeweza. Hey. Wewe. You guys know your music. All right. Yes, for the sake of my pastor, where did she go to? Where is pastor? Pastor was seated here. Yes, give me 2 for our pastor. Yeah, mkono wa Bwana. Tumeuona mkono wako Bwana. Chini. Hey! Hey! Sifu jina lako. Vimbada. Sama atama vimbada. Dansi meshika mashinani. Good. So now we are getting to that, but before I proceed, allow me to invite Mr. Keith Clinton to join me over here. Yes, Mr. Keith Clinton, kindly join me over here. Yeah, let's appreciate him. We have the other mic. Yeah, so he's going to talk to us about alumni. He's wondering why he's here. So he'll tell us what he does, majorly matters coordinating alumni. Then you'll tell the people maybe rather who are still in campus what happens next. So very quickly in a nutshell. But apart from that, you'll tell us when you joined the AYLF, so what you do in life, then the other part.
Hi, good evening. My name is Keith Clinton, Nyaburi. I'm a software engineer. I joined AYLF in the year one term. I joined AYLF in the year 2022. Emmanuel Butua was the coordinator at the time, Egerton University. Nilipata wakienda Nakuru town for some event. And apparently watu wa AYLF, they had a ride. Walikuwa wamekombolewa matatu for that event. So kasikia Manu akisema watu wa AYLF andikeni jina kwa group. So mimi sijui group ni gani, but I knew Manu. He was my friend from first year, I think. So nikachukua simu yake nikajiadd kwa group, kaandika jina, kapanda matatu.
Ulianza forex kitambo?
Relax.
Ulianza kutukon mapema?
Yeah, so that's why I got to town. The plan was after the event, I just left the group and gone with life. Nikakaa hapo, I think sijui nini liniweka hapo, but a week later, Manu akashout kuna trip ya Pokot, 1,000 shillings for 4 days. Ilikuwa inakaa scam at the moment, because there's no way 1,000 bob can sustain you in Pokot a whole week. But yeah, just paid. I got there. It was fun. I met Seda, met Clyde for the first time. I met so many guys up by the way. That is why I got myself into AYLF. Later on that year, I became the HLD coordinator. Elfas, then yeah, became the HLD coordinator. After campus 2024, I volunteered for AYLF. Been volunteering for the last 2 years until last year, October. So I'm volunteering as the chairperson of the alumni committee. Pigeni makofi. So the alumni committee, we're like 6 guys. We got the gig last year when you walikuwa the AGM in Kajiado. So the whole purpose of the committee is to bring the alumni together, have a structured system for the alumni. Because mostly we've been having the alumni and the small groups kind of mixing the activities together. So this time we want to separate the two. So the alumni can do their own activities. Wanaweza jitegemea, they can, most of them are working, they can even support the office. So that is the whole idea. So we are working on a constitution. It's supposed to be ready, hopefully in the next month. We are supposed to register the association. We've done a name search for 3 names. So that one is also in progress. So hopefully by this is March. Yeah, by end of April, everything will be up and running. We also have the Drink and Learn series. We had one last week on Thursday, on 19th, yeah. On 19th, we had so many Gen Z alumni who are there. It was nice. So I encourage the millennials also to show up. Gen Zamani, tafadhali, mtoke support the younger ones. So it's different conversations. We had the ones on career. The last time was on career. We're thinking of having more finance, data protection, among other things. So we can also get suggestions from you guys, what you want to be discussed. If you have an expert you feel can do that, you can lead the discussion also, you can always reach out and have the conversation. So the alumni is there, hoping by the time the year ends, that is July, I think. So that is the calendar year for the alumni committee. Hoping by July, everything will be up and running. Now, when we'll be handing over to the next group, watakuwa na somewhere to start from. Sawa sawa. So, tukianza announce, we need now members to register, of course at a small fee. Please show up, register. If there's an activity for the alumni, please show up. If you can support, please support. Ni sawa sawa. I think nothing else. Sijui kama ako hapa. We have Lillian. Lillian, say hi. Wakili Faith. Hayuko. Shama koko nje. Yeah, and others. Thank you so much.
All right, let's appreciate him. So, at least we need to keep the fire burning so that in the next 18 years, we'll say 36 years ago. Yeah? All right, so I want you to turn to the person next to you. Just turn to the person next to you. No, I know people with social anxiety. This is why you dread. You're just like this. So, if you're to be given 10 million Kenya shillings, what would you do? Share with the person next to you. 10 million Kenya shillings, what would you do? All right. Good stuff. Hey, thank you. So I'm not giving out the money. All right. All right. Hey, you people are waiting for such an opportunity. Where? Wow. All right. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, keep quiet. Thank you. So, thank you very much. And once again, we're just grateful that you showed up. You know, it's one thing to plan, and it's another thing when people show up. So tell the person next to you, thank you for showing up. Now, so that those who came in a little bit late don't feel like, you guys enjoyed, had fun. I'm going to sort you out in a few. So now, this is it. So thank you. All right. So I think as he was speaking, he mentioned how he went to Pokot. Yes, and that's when he met Newton and our friend Gor and the amazing things he's doing. So this coming Friday, yes, Gor together with his team alongside Akina Seda here, there's an event that is happening at Nairobi Cinema. It's called the Resurrection a Cappella. So Pastor ako wapi? Pastor wetu ako wapi? Yes. Please ensure Pastor imemfikia. So this coming Friday, it's called the Resurrection a Cappella, happening at the Nairobi Cinema from 3 p.m. and charges are only 1,000 Kenya shillings. So feel free to pop in if you are actually, for those who are spiritual, if you are Genesis 1 on Friday. Who knows what Genesis 1 says? So if you are void and formless on Friday, this is a form. Yeah. No, anyway, so if you don't have form on Friday, kindly, the Resurrection a Cappella happening at the Nairobi Cinema, tickets going for 1,000 Kenya shillings. So kindly let's be up on our feet as we stretch a little bit. We are almost coming to the tail end of our program. Let's stand, ladies and gentlemen. Stretch a little bit. You can call the rain up there to the side. Yeah. Kindly just stand. All of us. Thank you for, yeah. As we were starting earlier on, we said, we understand some of you are tired, you're from work. It was a hectic day. Your boss maybe stressed you. But I'm sorry, I'm not your boss. We are here to have a good. So give your neighbor a high five. Tell them happy anniversary. AYLF Kenya, happy 18th. Happy 18th.
based somewhere. And we started a SACCO. It's called Princeps SACCO. And so right now, there's a SACCO, an investment vehicle, available for AYLF members. And Mutiso is the one who chairs that thing. And he's done a very, very good job at that. And so if any of you is looking for a way to invest, a place to belong to as a part of a community of AYLF, a place where you can put some money on the side, pole pole. Mutiso is leading something that is becoming a big investment vehicle for our members. So please make sure you connect with him. But I just want to close by appreciating you guys all for coming. Thank you, Kathy, for coming. Thank you for, there's a gathering Kathy planned. A number of people here have volunteered. Boss Lady, she calls herself Boss Lady. There's a gathering she planned single-handedly. Some of you have been part of our May gathering, and some of you are part of committees and everything. There's a gathering Kathy almost planned single-handedly. And Kathy, thank you. And those are many years back. Which year was that? Which year was that, Kathy? 2013. The gathering for 2013. So thank you so much. I can go on and on and on, but I just want to close by saying thank you guys for coming. Thank you for being part of this journey. And even as we continue to look ahead to the years that God has in store for us, for those who continue to make yourself available to be part of this story, please make yourself available. For some of you that maybe because of other reasons, you might move to another place, you might be part of something, continue to see how best can you be part of this story. Is that okay? And above all, if all of us, we are thinking of a number of things we can do to add value, to build capacity of our members, and some of those will be coming out. And if all of us would just say, this is our story, this is who we are, and how can we make it better? And continue to show up, come into our office there, say, hey, I've been thinking of an idea, I wonder if we can try it out. And of course, the team will be more than willing to just be part of that. I've seen you guys always in the office a lot, trying to figure out stuff, trying to be part of podcasts, trying to be part of whatever it was they're doing. People like you have a name people like calling you. Clipper. People like Clipper and his friend down there. You guys, I appreciate you for everything that you've continued to do. And because I don't want to keep going and going on and on, there's a cappella that I want to emphasize that. Because the guy doing that cappella is my very, very good friend. He's been my friend since 2004. That's when I met him for the first time. He's called Jimmy Gore. Some of you who've been part of AYLF, you know this gentleman. He's doing this a cappella on Friday. So please, if you can, please, tupatane hapo on Friday. Mimi nitakuwa huko. So tupatane hapo on Friday so that we can be part of this concert. Again, it's just 1,000 shillings. So please commit or purpose to be there. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Neb.